Radiant team ban.
Seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Grimstroke.
Radiant team pick.
Elder Titan.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Sadness.
Five seconds remaining. Bad dude's banning someone now.
Alchemist.
Radiant team banned. Dire team banned. The green team's banning someone now. 5 seconds remaining. 13 pick. Five seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Nightmare.
5 seconds remaining.
Juggernaut.
Pick your hero.
We've got pretty good chemistry.
Is it because of this? Aha. There we go. Found it. Found the button to make my microphone work. I'm silly. So, Hello everyone again. We're having a pause in this game because somebody's shop isn't working. So it looks like he may have to restart his Dota, or their Dota. Oh look, RRL. So I believe he was on 5-man Midas last season. Okay. Alrighty, so let's take a look. See here. I had to eat lunch and yeah. Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? Okay, on the side of Sloth, we got Turtle, Habit, Snuffles, DeBuzzy, and Zexy. Over on the side of Wind and Rain, we got RRL, Sword, Frugos, Cassiusea, and Y. Let's see here.
Just enough time to make a
I
cup of
believe
tea.
Y. Cassiusea is going to be on the Alchemist. Y is on the Elder Titan. RL is going to be on the Viper. Let's see here, and I believe Frugos is going to be on the Shaman. That leaves Sword on the Void Spirit. Sorry guys, hold on one second.
Time to man up. Into the Valley of Death rode the 5 idiots.
Interesting. Okay, anyways. My apologies about that. Okay. So, taking a look at this lane that we see so far. Frugos with the Shadow Shaman paired with the Void Spirit to go ahead and take on Juggernaut and Grimstroke on bottom. I would go with this seems to be a favorable matchup more indeed on the side of the Dire, personally. I mean, you have a lot of harassing tools within the first few levels from the Shadow Shaman and the Void Spirit, so as you can tell, he has already needed to pop his salve within the first minute or two. So it seems a little interesting that they're not trying to be aggressive on the Grimstroke for a free kill. But that does leave them open to getting Blade Furied. So I think it's more along the lines of like trying to figure out which hero to go for and when. So it's not entirely terrible for... Oh, there's the Inkswell. Can they go ahead and get the kill onto Frugos? That's most likely it. He tried to dissimulate onto him, but it didn't pan out too well. But over in middle, we got RRL and Snuffles having a one-on-one battle for the moment. It's not the most ideal matchup. I mean... Was that within range of it? No, it's not. Okay. Like, he knows RRL is right there. And he has vision of him, so... It's an interesting matchup, Sand King. I want to see what's on his courier real quick. A bottle. That's good. And then over on top, we got... Oh, hello there. We got the turtle on monkey with the tusk by DPC. So the tag team... Oh, he's only on level 2. Okay, he's saving a point. Huh. Okay. That seems a little silly. I guess it just only happens to be level 1. So that the matchup would be favorable for the side of the die over there, I guess. Well, the Sloth has gotten off to an interesting start so far, 2-0. I believe it's like, what? I know Juggernaut got 1, so okay, so Juggernaut got 2 for sure now. Okay. And RRL took out the Sand King. Okay. That's fine. Does it look like Turtle's gonna go down here? I mean, they're fighting under acid spray, so yeah. Ooh, he just needed one more Wukong's well, not Wukong's command, one more Jingo stack, and he'll be fine. Or at least been competitive enough to do something about it. That acid spray was not helpful at all. So it's a 2-2 build right there so far. I think he might be doing 2-3 once he gets to level 5. I think that's going to be the case there. Alright, over on bottom, and now comes a dissimilate from Sword. Trying to go ahead and figure... I mean, like, I'm not entirely sure what he was trying to do there, but maybe try to avoid the... Okay. Alright, maybe I have an idea, but it sounds silly. Because everything that I come up with is silly. Oh, excuse me. And so, more or less what the gentleman was trying to do, or the person, most likely, was trying to find a way to go ahead and harass while trying to distract him from getting wounds. And he was like, wait a second, that don't make sense. So as you could see there, Frugos just went down quite easily. They're having a very difficult start to this into this game, and the Sloth are happy to go ahead and take it to them. So, oh boy. All right. Over on top, we did see Y get taken down by DPC and Turtle. Decent start in net worth. They're all very competitive. Not that far from each other. Eventually, Cassiasia is going to go ahead and just start taking over with net worth. And so it seems to be a little interesting as to why he hasn't exactly taken over net worth just yet. So it's maybe it's gonna be the time will happen now, but out comes the tag team. They're gonna go ahead and try to get YYY. Out comes the shards to keep him trapped there. It's gonna throw out the spirit, but not enough time to go ahead and sleep him.
Should have left your forge.
Oh, out comes the boundless strike. Can they go ahead and get the snowball? And goes 3. There goes the brutal strike. The Jingu stacks was blocking a little bit. Oh, that sting from the Sand King went ahead and finished the job there.
Radiant's top tower
Caustic
is under
finale.
attack.
Sorry. Yeah, I was just thinking, what was that? Was it a sting? RL just chilling, taking over the enemy jungle a little bit. Not much Sniffles can do. He does have a Rod of Atos in mind. Oh, no, that's not... That is RRL.
That's not for the light.
He has a Blink Dagger in mind. I was looking at that going, wait a second. That build don't seem right. So Yules is in the cards for Sword. What does Zexy have in mind? A wand. Let's see here. Inhabits. Okay, he's gonna opt for a Battle Fury. Not entirely sure if he can keep up with the Alchemist. But over on top. Okay, that's happening there. So Frugos is gonna do the smart thing here. Wait for another person to come on in. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and try to miss that, but the snowball for the save. Out comes that. There's the Boundless Strike to go ahead and help himself. Not entirely sure if he'll keep him alive. Oh, Mischief just to go ahead and take out the courier. Nice. Nice little play from Turtle. I think they could have reacted a little bit better on this tower push if they just chopped down that tree. Because without seeing that TP coming in, I think they... Oh, out comes the tag team. There's the Brutal Strike, followed up by the Sandstorm. The Shackles onto the Tusk to keep them there. Oh man, that must have been a feel bad moment. But they did get the kill. Sand King was able to go ahead and finish that off. Alright, he's gonna refill the bottle with Turtle there. Oh, Corrosion, Orb of Corrosion, okay. That's fine. That play from Frugos made it absolutely worth it for the Viper to go ahead and be like, yay, we got something out of this. Because it really could have gone worse for there, you know. Trying to see here. Alright, so the Battle Fury is still in the mind of this Juggernaut. A little interesting that he opts for the Prowatraz over the more common phase boots. Oh, Astral Spirit, missed the stomp on Zexy. A little too quick for his movements there. He's probably screaming out his own name. Why? Over in mid, on the other hand, we got Habits trying to run away by Blade Fury. Oh, there's the Astral Step forward, not enough to go ahead and deal damage and get the kill. Out comes the Ice Shards, there's the tag team, followed by the Boundless Strike. They're going to go ahead and follow it up with the Burrow Strike. And go ahead and try to finish the job here. Ooh, Epicenter's being used. There's the Omni Slash, followed up by the Punch. Oh, they used quite a bit of spells there. You know, Cassiopeia and Sword are trying to position themselves to go ahead and protect this tower without getting picked off. Trying to wait for reinforcements from Y. Y is here for the help. Can he go ahead and use a Split Earth? Nope. He's just going to go ahead and stomp. And oh no, Turtle, he fell asleep. Oh, that could have gone badly if there was more reinforcements there. Maybe a better reaction from Sword? Not entirely sure. But that would have invited the whole entire Sloth team to come back into that. So.
This one was always
It just doesn't seem... Yeah, I think the harassment was what they wanted to do there. You know. At least from Y's perspective.
dominating.
Yo, Green Dudes, something bad is happening. In your
Intriguing.
Radiant structures are fortified.
A bubble from the
So Y got taken out. Turtle seems to be following Sword wherever because of the runes. You know, rune control. There's the Silence. Can they go ahead and finish the job? Nope, they missed the Boundless Strike. Not enough. They weren't within range for the snowball. Then Shards slightly misplaced. So Sword was able to go ahead and dissimulate on out of there and just avoid everybody's attempt at a gank. Not too terrible. Oh, they did have a remnant to go ahead and bring back Turtle in. He's not exact. Oh god, there. Oh, there. Out comes the Rod of Ados. They have him shackled up. Tusk is going to go ahead and try to go in for the save. The Split Earth happens. Out comes a Boundless Strike to go ahead and fight him on out. And there's another Dissimulate to go ahead and see if they can finish the job onto Debuzzy. There is the Astral Remnant. Go ahead and put him to sleep. Why won't ya?
cease your restless flow.
So a 2-for-1. Wind and Rain, showing why they got, you know, thingy. What was that thing I wanted to say? I forgot. I'm forgetful sometimes. Pep in their step. There we go. Show off why they have a little bit of pep in their step. Either way, they're going to go ahead and try to get a kill right here, which they're able to. The epicenter is being used. I don't think they have the burrow strike for another few seconds, which is okay, because Sword is going to be hanging around. He's going to go ahead and just hang around a little bit more. The Resonant Pulse trying to protect them. Yep. It's okay. It feels... Oh, okay, so they drew on the map. Team Sloth. They're going to go ahead and see... Oh, there's the blink forward, followed up by the burrow strike and the snowball. Inkswell is there for the guaranteed stun in case if it was needed. But they're going to go ahead and clean out this whole entire area of the jungle. And, you know, sweep on through with wards and whatnot. So it's important to keep in mind that 14 minutes into the game, both mid towers are up. Usually, Viper is able to go ahead and take down towers relatively quick with ease because of how fast he can go ahead and push onto creeps. So with the help of a creep wave or two, especially with a catapult there, would have been really easy for them to go ahead and take the mid tower. Turtle, on the other hand, seems to be the target of Frugos and Sword. They're picking him out. They do have his vision under ward. They're going to go ahead and use a Remnant, keep him in place. They're dropping snakes for this. They're using the shackles to go ahead and get the kill, and they're able to go ahead and do so. On the other hand, over here on mid, they're going to go ahead and try to see if they can finish the job on Cassiopeia. They're using the Urn Charge on him to go ahead and stop him from regenerating so quickly. Blink forward, Burrow Strike. Oh, Rod of Atos. There's a bit of Viper action going on. There's the Omni Slash shards. Can they finish the job? Yes, they're able to go ahead and do so. Uh-oh. They're going to go ahead and use the Snowball to go ahead and save their Juggernaut from the Remnant. They're going to go ahead and shackle up the Juggernaut anyways. Frugo's getting punched in the air. Habit's trying to Blade Fury away, while Y is going to try to get the stomp corrected. And oh, that was not a corrected stomp. That was a slightly mistimed stomp. Oh no. As I say all of this, DPC, he gets caught out, left behind, Rod of Atos, and taken care of. So Sajin Yasha is being planned out for the Alchemist. It's going to be looking for something to go along with that other than Blink Dagger, you know? Let's see, what does he have for his talents? Okay, so he's skipping quite a few things in his talents. Oh, out comes the Split Earth. They're going to go ahead and try to defend this mid tower. They're able to go ahead and take down Snuffles, but in return, RL was taken out. Huh. A little bit rude here. I'm trying to figure out everything for what Alchemist is going to do. But the tower is going to go down. So see you later there. Okay, so he's not opting for any talents whatsoever, so he's probably going to be waiting for a 14-15 and decide which one he's going to be using. Chances are it's going to be the attack speed and most likely the damage, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not entirely sure if he needs more damage or if he needs more health this game. There's no Witch Doctor there, so it kind of makes sense to go ahead and grab some more health. Yeah, these stacks are nice. But Team Sloth knows this, so they're gonna go ahead and try to scour on through the jungle, see if they can go ahead and pick off the Alchemist. But in response, War is gonna come on back. Oh, there's the bombs to go ahead and do a doubles Burrow Strike, but in the back lines over here, oh no. Cassiopeia got caught out. Oh, I mean, gosh, that that Soulvine, man, like, that thing was so bad. That was so bad for the side of Wind and Rain. Oh, almost got the deny on it. Because that Soulvine put up 2 of them into this Burrow Strike, so... Oh, it just lined him up. And in exchange for a Sand King, they were able to go ahead and get an Alchemist, which I call a very unfair trade. Here comes the Snowball to see if they can finish the job onto Y, who has an... Not a fun time. And Sword, for some odd reason, is trying to, I guess, be a target who's gonna get punched in the air, but he has an Astral Step and some bottle to go ahead and, you know, to refill his life a little bit. You know, regenning a little bit, little by little. They're using the glyph here to go ahead and try to slow down this push. Out comes the Dissimulate. The Grimstroke is right there. But they're going to go ahead and try to snowball on in. He's not in the best place, but he does Astral away. This tower is going to be going down regardless.
Something bad is happening in your bottom.
It is Team Sloth versus Wind and Rain. I should probably, you know what, I can do that. Hold on, let me see here.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening in your bottom.
Let me see if this helps out a little bit, okay?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, does that help out a little bit? Aye. Okay.
We'll take that.
Oh, I got the teams backwards. Hold on.
Your time is up, old man.
Alright. Okay, what did I miss? I missed stuff happening on the screen. That's what happened.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Oh man, this is
Uh-oh. Frugos? You don't feel like you're gonna be surviving this. And... Oh, Turtle. Ah, barely. And Snuffles. Oh, no. And there's the silence. Out comes the Buzzy with the punch, and the Snowball misses completely because of the Yules. Sword's gonna go ahead and Astral Step away. We got Y with some backup, and it feels like the 4 is converging on the 3 because they're using the concoction. Oh, and the Buzzy with a great shard block. Oh. Zexy's gonna be happy until he walked up those stairs. Oh man, that Rod of Ados, that Viper Strike, it's gonna go ahead and get pulled right back on in. Not so great.
Even to nothing.
DeBuzzy had to just jump on out of there. Has a blink dagger.
Yo, green dudes.
Does have an
something bad
urn.
is happening
It kind of
in
is
your
helpful, but you know, ideally he wants a Spirit Vessel for obvious reasons to deal with the Alchemist. But how do I put this politely? He needs to have a little bit more utility, so it's going to be a little while before he's able to go ahead and get that. He does have it queued up already, but does it feel like it's too late? Time will kind of tell. Alright, Snuffles coming on in with the Blink Strike, Burrow Strike combo. Oh, the shards was placed perfectly, but do they have the detection? Yes, they do. Out comes the Stomp to go ahead and sleep the Tusky Wusky. Oh, there's the Earth Split. And it's gonna miss on everybody. Why is trying to call out for some blood here? Sloth, they're retreating, trying to find a safe zone for themselves.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So it feels
Yeah,
like
good guys.
having a
What you gonna do?
5,000k
Get mad or get even?
lead on your alchemist feels good.
Dire's bottom tower is
All
under
right,
attack.
especially against a Juggernaut. But I mean, the Juggernaut isn't exactly on pace to keep up with him at the moment. Unless like he gets, I want to say like, he gets a triple kill or a quad kill, but they're gonna burrow strike forward and try to get Y. Oh no, the remnant. And the snowball, but he's gonna go ahead and dissimulate. Well, Astro stepping away. RRL is gonna go ahead and just jungle over here for the time being and try to finish off that Aghanim Scepter by taking out the Elder Titan. They're able to go ahead and just challenge for this Roshan. Well, not challenge for it, but more along the lines, go ahead and grab it by themselves. That way they don't have anybody getting in their way. But they're going to go ahead and meet up mid real quick. See if they can go ahead and contest it. Because, oh my lord! Oh, it's not okay, Sword. It's not okay to jump on in like that. Oh, they did get a BKB charge out of that though. A 10-second BKB charge out of Turtle. Doesn't have it available. But, oh my. Oh! There's the blink strike and the reveal. Boundless strike to keep him in place as well. Out comes the concoction. They're going to see if they can drop some snake wards, which are they are able to do so. Out comes the Omni Slash and Soul Bind, silencing up on 2. They're trying to keep him in place because there's the epicenter, followed up by some dust. There's going to be a punch onto Cassiopeia, who's going to go ahead and try to man fight this, but DPC don't care. The same with Snuffles. They're going to go ahead and try to intimidate him away, which they're able to go ahead and do so. Ooh-wee. Out of all of that, Monkey. Poor Turtle. He got taken out almost immediately. Ooh. Kind of feels bad that, you know, you're the offlane Monkey King and you go ahead and take on an Alchemist. The lane was going relatively well into your favor and then all of a sudden you become the target. You know, Snuffles playing mid as the Sand King was, I want to say, kind of like a sacrificial thing, but hey, oh, blink strike forward. They're able to go ahead and knock him out of the map with that punch. They have habits and shackles. He still does have the Aegis available. Cassiopeia trying to run down a whole bunch of people. The only thing they can rely on is a Basher at that point. And no Basher at all. So, a quick spin on out. Ooh-wee. Less than 300 away from finishing up his Aghanim Scepter, so look out. A little bit of lull in the action. Just to go ahead and farm up a little bit for the side of Win and Rain. Kind of feels like Sloth is pointing out something here. I mean, like, I know he circled this first. I couldn't tell if he was doing this to that or this to that. Because they are smoked up right now, Win and Rain. They're looking for blood. Oh, they found habits. They're gonna go ahead and try to use the concoction, but it's a little too far away. So he's going to go ahead and Soulbind. Oh, there's the epicenter followed up by the Burrow Strike. BKB being used. Used up as the Sand King. Are they going to go ahead and sacrifice Snuffles for this? Oh, there's the Astro Step. Habits is right there. Oh, they were able to go ahead and find the Shadow Shaman in the backline somewhere. But Turtle, oh no, the concoction and everything just takes him out of the whole entire fight. Eek. And the Juggernaut in habits. Starting to become a habit, this spin and TP in this game. DPC trying to see if he can finagle his way over. Obviously, I don't think he's going to try to kill Cassiopeia right here. Well, at least I don't think so. But it does feel like he's trying to hunt him down. He has very little backup at the moment and sword. So he's just going to leave it alone. Try to keep this lane. Oh, they do ping him out. They know he's right there. Ooh, this is a dangerous game that DPC has to play right now. They have an idea that he might be there. Feels like he wants to go ahead and relieve pressure from this push on bottom. So DPC has to go ahead and cut these lanes. Try to play within the trees so he doesn't get caught out. Not make their life easier. There's a sandstorm from Snuffles. Oh! Eek. Little sadness. Oh, I thought they were initiating a fight there. Sorry. Okay, Spirit Vessel is online. There is 9 charges on there. So he's going to go ahead and just start applying that to the Alchemist at all times, more or less, because, like, there's no point in putting it on the Elder Titan. Maybe the Viper, but I don't feel the Viper is that, you know, powerful at the moment. And here, and interesting. Okay, so check this out. We got a Berserk Potion. Alchemist throws a potion at an ally, applying a basic dispel and giving them 50 attack speed and 40 HP regen. So essentially what he's doing is going to go ahead and just... oh, never mind. There. Oh no, how many people? That's 2. 2 people are asleep. Turtle's going to go ahead and use his Wukong's command to go ahead and zone out a few things. The Aegis is no longer there. It probably most likely got taken out.
Gold for my forge.
It kind of feels like, oh, DPC initiating on Y. They're dropping a Century and some dust to go ahead and make sure they find him. And again, being knocked out of this map. DPC just saving up all those charges. It kind of feels like he hasn't used any of them all game. Because they're just taking out people left and right, here and there. It's just, oof. You know, I think it's a very smart play on his part to go ahead and not use any of the earn charges from earlier. Save it for the Spirit Vessel. As soon as he gets its Spirit Vessel recipes and everything, now it becomes more effective with those charges. Not to mention to boot, he has a Philosopher's Stone. So he has a lot of passive gold that's going to be coming in and everything. So when you go ahead and take a look at how DPC has been playing this, I want to say from his standpoint, he did a great job. You know, there weren't many times in this game where somebody was walking away with like less than 100 health. You know, because like if he applied 1 earn charge, oh no, they would have been dead for sure. But you know, not to mention he was actually quite active anyways. I mean, like there's 30 kills on the board somewhere, so DPC was quite active. So kind of feels like he didn't use it much, but he did from the looks of things. It's like he only has like what 10 charges on there. He has 19 assists. Take away 2. Yeah, so he must have used a few of them here and there. Oh, we got Sloth all smoked up. Oh no, they were able to go ahead and take out the Grimstruck almost immediately. Same thing with the Frugos and Y. Oh my, into the back lane. Oh no, they're going to go ahead and apply the Spirit Vessel onto Cassiopeia. They have poor DPC singled out. He's going to go down. The buyback from Y. He's trying to catch up with the team. And oh my god, no! Did he actually get the tree chopped down? Because that's what it seems like, and it feels like he has Wukong's command available. There's no more BKB. He's going to go ahead and try to fight this. Oh, and he's able to do so. Oh no, the Viper's used up. RRL is in a lot of trouble, but no, he's going to be gone. Whew. What seemed like a very awful situation for Turtle quickly turned around to be a very happy situation for his pocket.
Bounty.
By that, he got a lot of gold. Lots and lots of gold. So, What did we learn? Go ahead, throw down your ultimate and fight your way out if you're in a spot where it's like, if you run away, you will die. Not to mention, he did use his BKB a bit, so that's really nice. Ooh, Orb of Destruction, that's really nice as well. That helps out quite a bit against heroes that have a lot of armor. So they're going to go ahead and try to do a high ground push here. I don't think they expected to see 2 remnants there, but... Habits is just going to go ahead and just keep whacking away. Nice and slow. At this tower. Not giving a care. Nice siege.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
So they're able to go ahead and claim the first tier 3. While I'm saying that, their bottom lane is being shoved in quite a bit. They do need someone to go ahead and respond to this. Because next wave... Okay, it was okay. Next wave, it's not going to be like that terrible, but at some point they really do have to deal with it because the catapults are going to be coming soon. They're pinging out to Buzzy because they know they can see him. The smoke is breaking up right now. They're dropping a few sentries and wards. Y is going to be punched in the air for a bit. Out comes Cassiusio with the Abyssal Blade. Out comes the Wukong's command to go ahead and keep everybody zoned out of here to keep everyone alive for the time being. Ooh, boy. And Grimstroke had to buy back. There's the Yules. Oh, the Toxic. Oh no, BKB is being used, but the bashes, man. They're just keeping poor Snuffles in place. Oh, out comes the Omni Slash from Habits. Can he go ahead and finish the job? Cassiusio does not have his Chemical Rage anymore. Turtle's gonna try to see if he can find the distance and close it down, but unable to go ahead and do so. They have RRL in place, and they're able to take him out. Can they finish it? No, they won't finish the job on Sword. They're deciding to go ahead and turn around, walk away, reset, and take a look at Roshan and be like, hey look, all our hard work, it just spawned right in our faces. So this is an easy Roshan for the side of Sloth. Win and Rain feel pressure to do something about this, right? Because right now Frugos is being told by RRL to like run up here. Oh, Cassiusio, he's gonna go ahead and blink on forward to see if he can finish the job on Habits. They do have him hexed up and shackled. Oh no, the BKB is being used by Turtle. That shackle runs out of time. Can he Turtle help his buddy in Habits? No. Oh, he's being used up. And he's gonna go ahead and Blade Fury slowly. Ah, this Alchemist and his bashes. It's gonna stop him from the time being. They do have him glimmered, but they finally do finish the job. Sword getting smacked by the Boundless Strike, and my god, Frugos with the shackles, annoying Turtle from doing anything. All these disables are just being a nightmare for him.
Gods never fared well against you.
Oh, that was an all or nothing play from the side of Win and Rain. They needed that Roshan. Alchemist was up. They knew the situation. They're up by 6k. On the map, it doesn't say that they're in control, but they needed to go ahead and take this. You could feel the desperation play from Win and Rain doing that, but oh my god, DPC! DPC! Oh my lord, Blinks on in after the shards to go ahead and steal that Aegis and just make it so much. Oh, makes it worth so much. So much more worth that Blink Dagger with the shards. As soon as he can see it, he just jumped on in, timed it perfectly, was able to go ahead and snatch the Aegis, snowball, and made them waste their time on killing him. That was a good solid, like, what, 10 seconds? Maybe 15? Nah, well, I'm gonna be more cautious and let's go with 10 seconds. You know?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You know, it's a little back and forth going on at the moment, because, like, you know, it's Dota. Even in
Middle tower is under attack.
even in this quote-unquote lower brackets or lower
Radiant's middle
Dota,
tower has fallen.
whatever you want to call it, you know, it's open qualifiers as well, so we're gonna see like a
Tower is under attack.
mishmash of all sorts of skill level.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Green dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Double damage.
Kind of feels like the... Well, obviously Alchemist has been online for a little while.
Tower is under attack.
That Swift Blink is just nasty.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Green dude's tower got owned, son!
So at what point does Cassiacia start making an axe for his teammates? After he finishes his Eagle song? I don't know. Like, oh my gosh, they're like trying to see if they can get some new neutrals. I don't know. You know, Sloth still has a very good chance in finishing this game. Because when you take a look at how Win and Rain are doing right now, they're pretty solid for obvious reasons, you know. The team knows what they're doing. They have RL on their team. They're no joke.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Not to mention they have Frugos, so
Fortunes change.
kind of helps to have really good players on your
Dyer's
team.
bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, so Sloth is going to go ahead and smoke up, see if they can catch anyone off guard. They are able to go ahead and find Cassiacia. They have him punched in the air. They're going to go ahead and use Wukong's command and the Omni Slash, and they're able to go ahead and get the kill. Oh, that was a huge pickoff. Let's see if they can go ahead and get some more out of this. Remnants to slow down Snuffles. Out comes the shards, but they have no one to connect with. Blink forward from DeBuzzy with the knockout punch. Can they go ahead and keep RRL from moving too far? Now comes the Earth Split. There's a snowball. They're going to go ahead and use it and keep him in place for the time being. And, oh, Sword barely escaping. Oh, man. Oh. If these lanes were shoved in a little bit more, that mid-rax is gonna be gone, and then I believe buybacks would have been expended to keep those up, because there was no way they were gonna survive for more than a minute. So a great play from Sloth. Let's see if they can go ahead and capitalize it on even more to see if they can find another pickoff, because they have two guys down at the moment. The Invis rune is slowly running out of time. They found Frugos is going to blink away. They're keeping vision on him. There's the Swift Slash. He's using his Ghost Scepter. But they're going to go ahead and catch him anyways. Oh, Sword breaks Invis, but he's going to TP on out back home. Turtle and Snuffles going to be taking over the mid lane here because they found why. Why is probably going through his mind. Sword being a nuisance and trying to keep this lane shoved out. Turtle and Snuffles were just trying to get that lane shoved in for their team. Team Sloth gonna go ahead and make some moves. Habits. Oh, that was an easy kill right there. It just needed one hit.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. Dyer's courier is dead.
Oof. That is a very bad feel
Dyer's
moment right
bottom
there.
tower is under attack.
Really, really bad.
bottom tower you bad dude tagged was crap anyway.
So we need to go ahead and take a look at this monkey who was in the off lane earlier. It kind of feels bad that he doesn't have more, but that Penta edge, you know, that really helps out. Juggernaut, on the other hand, kind of seems to have all the items. You have the Buzzy with the saves and the blinks, you know. Does have 13 earn charges, so I kind of feel like it's going to be expected of him to go ahead and just keep tossing those things out throughout team fights from now on. How much time between? 7-second cooldown. Okay. So not too bad, you know. The Juggernaut is slowly catching up onto Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is going to be stuck in his base for the time being. I mean, he does have Chemical Rage. They're trying to figure out what he can do. I think that, yep. I felt like the smoke was the play there, because both of them are smoked up right now. First one to see and break is going to be the... Oh god. There's the blink forward. They're going to go ahead and punch him up in the air. They're going to use the Omni Slash. They're going to dedicate a lot to this. There's no buyback for the Alchemist. DeBuzzy trying his best to keep Sword in place. Out comes the Wukong's command. Frugos is going to be going down. It's not the greatest feeling. Y, on the other hand, is going to sneak on out. Blink strike forward. They're going to catch RRL. Can they keep him in within death range? It kind of feels like they're going to do so. Oh, they catch two in that ink swell. Oh no, Sword's going to be going down as well. Buyback from RRL. Coming on back into the game to see if they can go ahead and... Oh, Sword did not die. He survived. Holy cow. Oh, man. You want to talk about bad timing right now? Alchemist not having buyback is a huge one. Oh my, Sword gonna go ahead and try to be annoying. Now comes the Remnant, not gonna land on habits. But they kind of sort of need to finish... Oh, they're gonna go ahead and deny it instead. Oh man.
I'll take your tribute.
Oh boy. This is not looking good for Win and Ring right now. All their lanes more or less is on their side of the map. They're finally pushing out the mid lane quite a bit. They have no control over the runes. They can't take advantage of Alchemist's like passive at all, but only really because he's dead. Otherwise, it would have been nice. But right now, Sloth is going to be very happy and wanting to go ahead and just push out lanes and not give a care. So I'm gonna be covering the open qualifiers as much as possible today. And see how it's all going to pan out. Sword getting caught out a little bit. He does have a soul bind. That's going to be leashing onto two. There's the Abyssal Blade onto Buzzy. Very important person to kill. The Wukong... Dude, this... Dang, man. This Wukong's command doing nothing. They don't have to Buzzy and the rest of the team backing them. It's terrible. They do take down the Juggernaut. Roshan's still not up. Turtle keeping an eye on that, grabbing a bounty on his way out for an exit. Good news is Sloth has 3 buybacks available for them. What used to be a 16k lead dropped down to 1k for the side of Win and Rain. So there's a bit of a goal discrepancy there. Oh, 2 bought back immediately, try to keep their Juggernaut without the use of using the BKB. I mean, the buyback, sorry. He's forced to use it now because they're going to go ahead and try to team fight this. Out comes the snowball. Can they close in the distance? They're not able to do so. Turtle immediately first hit bash. But the Buzzy immediately as well taken out of the fight. Oh no, the Grimstroke is being stuck in place. Habit's trying to Blade Fury and fighting his way through. Buyback from Monkeys. The Monkey King. And the Grimstroke and Zexy. Oh no. It's going to be 2 versus 5 against the world. Oh, they're going to go ahead and use the Remnant. He tried to force Staff away to go ahead and save himself, but that's not going to do anything. And that is GG being called.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh. So Team Sloth is not going to be advancing forward, but Win and Rain is. Does Alchemist even have Rapier? I don't know. I don't think he needed that Rapier in that game at all, honestly. Because his team wasn't in a terrible situation. He ended up with a butterfly. He just stuck with what he had already. Let's see here. Did he add anything in his backpack? The only thing in his backpack was the leveler and the Minotaur horn with the clarity. If it was anybody who needed a divine rapier this game, I would probably bank it on either the Monkey King or the Juggernaut. Heyoes. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look, see what we have next. We got some games going on at the moment. Let me go ahead and take a look at the bracket as well, give you guys a small little tiny update. So, alrighty. The Golden Mulas, one of the teams that I do follow from South America, they finished their game with Small Birds and advanced onto round 3. And from the same previous round in round 2, Petting Zoo did not make it past the Golden Hair Lion King. So Golden Mulas taking on the Golden Hair Lion King. We're gonna find out which one's more golden. Let's see here. Sand King Gomez and Participation Trophy had their game. Sand King Gomez was able to go ahead and advance forward. We just watched Sloth and Win and Rain duke it out. Win and Rain went ahead and advanced from their win in that game. Trying to find a finish between, let's see here, Nebula and NJ. So a little bit earlier in round 1, Nebula took on Portland Burnsiders. Nebula won. NJ took on the Crusader Kings, and NJ won. So we're gonna see if they can find a finish to that. I don't see their game queued up anywhere. We have a few other ones going on at the moment. OQ Hustlers went ahead and destroyed Dave. Some of these team names. So, Beignet Boys took on Psych. Psych won. Monkey was trying to take on Purple Haze, but I guess Purple Haze never showed up in time, so they got a default win. Or they defaulted, I guess. I don't know. Positively Positive took on Next Gaming, and they are now taking on Odd Otters. Okay, but I got Drunk Barney on here instead. Okay. Oh, okay. Drunk Barney versus Odd Otters was last round. Okay. Let's see if it all updated just yet. Okay, what the? Alright, so that was from the last game. Okay. Oh, E-Pulse stuff. Alright, so let me see if I can pull up another game real quick. Because I know one game, they're like, we can't find it. Is Envy playing in any qualifier team? Not from what I've heard or seen. But I think he would have said something. Let me see what we got here. Oh, this is what was it? I had their name. What was it? OQ Hustlers or something? Yeah, this is the OQ Hustlers versus Zeppelins from what I can tell. Yeah. Shoot, Eagle Proxy, King Potato. Yep, this is Zeppelins versus OQ Hustlers. So if you want to talk about high-level Dota, this is definitely one of those games where it is just super high level. You have Divide Llama on against Zitrax and lane over here. I mean, it's pretty interesting. We have King Potato taking on Pendago. And King Potato won that little matchup over there. The Zitrax is like, oof, you know. We have Shoes over here. And Fade. Papa Tootie in the mid lane. If you haven't seen Papa Tootie play, go check out his channel. We have 1437. Alright, we got Yuma and Pandango down here. So it feels like they're gonna do a core IO from the looks of things, because he is getting his helm of Dominator, and Abaddon's just like, hey, cool. 1437 just running around doing his thing. Papa Tootie being Papa Tootie, trying to be the mid player he is.
Thanks.
So we do have some high level Dota here if you guys want to go ahead and watch this. So if you guys want to go ahead and watch this, just let me know, but I'll put it up for right now. Let me go ahead and take away the rename the teams again.
Is about to get knocked over.
Let's see here. If I'm not mistaken, it would be OQ Hustlers.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Versus...
You could merely hope to
Radiant's top
amount
tower is under
nothing.
attack.
Oh gosh, what was the name? The Zeppelins.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'm gonna go ahead and just put that up for right now. Put up the net worth. While all of this is going on, oh, Pandago. They're gonna go ahead and close in on Sonic. They're gonna see if they can finish the job onto Fade. He does have his shield up. And can they finish it? No, there's a sleight of fist, and Divide gets taken out, Pandago falls, and same with Papa Tootie. Oh my. Like, these teams are no joke, man. They're no joke. OQ Hustlers, they're a solid team in my opinion. Not to mention we got Zeppelins just being one hell of an interesting team. Like, it is so rare to find two high-level teams be matching up against one another this early in like the second round. So it kind of makes me wonder, like, how bad was the draws today for certain teams, you know? So I'm gonna see if I can find anything else out there. Gonna go ahead and quickly refresh. There's the snowball in from Divide Llama. Can he finish? Yes, he's able to go ahead and finish the job onto AA. But can't. Oh man, Zitrax was able to go ahead and finish the job onto Tusk because I felt like Tusk was about to go ahead and tag team him.
So dark. What did you learn?
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom. Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over soon. Bad dude's top is all nasty and brokey. Radiant structures are fortified. Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
The rune of regeneration.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to go ahead and help out my mom with a few things. Okie dokie. Alright, so Zeppelins want to go ahead and take on a fight right here, right now with the OQ Hustlers. Zitrax kind of Shikuchi away, throwing out the bugs. Oh man, that's going to be really annoying because down goes 1437. Papatuti's not in the greatest place, so he's going to go ahead and ask to step away. Zitrax, like, it feels like he really wants to go ahead and put even more pressure on there, and Fade seems to have the same idea. So much so that it feels like OQ Hustlers are moving away slowly from their mid tower, deciding whether or not to go ahead and delay or challenge for it. I guess they're gonna go ahead and try to challenge and go ahead and try to keep it up because Divine Llama just went on in. I think that was a tactical sacrificial play. Try to really slow down that push, I guess. But I don't think that was going to be too helpful. I mean, that bought their IO a lot of time in trying to grab what he needs. So Yuma is very, very close to completing his Aghanim Scepter. He is hitting his timings quite a bit. Oh my gosh, can they finish the job on the Sonic? Sonic is dead. Oh no, King Potato, he's being dragged on in. Oh no, there's the Ice Blast on Papatuti. He has to be very careful right now. It doesn't get caught out again.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening.
Oh no. No Zitrax. It doesn't feel like this is a strong team fight for the Zeppelins. So it feels like they're gonna go ahead and just trade towers. Well, respective towers from mid. But Zitrax is, split pushing. He has his Maelstrom. He's working on a Scotty, so that's gonna be really helpful against the IO.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone go now!
Gold given.
Alright, so Fade, right there, he finds 1437, he got tracked under the sentry and so forth. Out comes the snowball, they're gonna punch him in the face. Oh, with a sleight of fist just to last a little longer, just as Zitrax can show up, stick around. But Divine Llama finally goes down in this fight, 1437. They can see him, they're shackling him in place. Down he goes. Oh, King Potato right there. Oh, he used the silence. Oh, Papatuti kind of sort of been stuck. He's using his glowing blade to walk away slowly. He does have his Yules now, so if he wants to be aggressive here, he can probably maybe bring down King Potato. They're throwing the Ice Blast, see if it can land. Oh, they have the silence onto Papatuti, forcing himself to use the Yules. The IO is going to TP on in with this fight. Well, not TP on in, but recall. Oh, can they find the King Potato? There's an Astral Step, but no, they can't use the Remnant on time. But Divine Llama with the Snowball being pulled in a different direction, so they have a good idea as to where he's at on the map, which is over there. Which is interesting given that Yuma is nearby and has an Aghanim Scepter. So if he can hit his timing a little bit more, this core IO will be a little bit difficult to stop. So since this is a tournament play, and I believe there's only going to be 2 winners, I want to say they're going to have a best of 3 once they're down to the final 4. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. It may still be a best of 1. I can't remember because I don't have the rules pulled up in front of me, but I can go ahead and take a quick check. Rules.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. We're detecting high levels of sarcasity, Captain.
Actually, it shouldn't be there. It should be under overview, right? Okay, so the quarter and the semifinal are both considered to be played as best of 3.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
So you have a few rounds to get through, and then boom, you're into best of 3s.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Comforting rune.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. That bottom tower you bad dudes had was crap anyway, don't sweat it.
Okay, so let's see here.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
So it feels like OQ hustlers are trying to take out Zeppelins as best as they can. They do have a 2k lead. They have a bit of good map control right now. Oh no, he's silenced up opportunity, so he's got to time his Yules just right, because Devi, oh man, the llama just rolls on in, shards out, shoes in a bad place, he's tracked, free money. Fade, he's just hanging around a little bit, trying to decide what to do here other than be a nuisance. Throw out that sleight of fist. He does have his haste room. Not anymore, so he's going to go ahead and slide a fist and remnant it away. He was almost going to get caught there. Papa Tootie really wanted to take him out. Zitrax continuing with a split push. He's not abandoning his play on the Scotty, but I don't know. It feels like he believes he needs to go ahead and get BKB first. I feel like that's not the wrong play. But at the same time, I feel that the Scotty might be better.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mainly for the fact that you can go ahead and just like stop the regeneration from the IO, but again. Anyways, alright, Fate's gonna go on in on the Pandago. They're gonna go ahead and roll on in to the Foreshadow Shaman, who's gonna buy back immediately. They're gonna go ahead and fight man this. Out comes the Ice Blast and misses on 2/3 of the team. Yuma is going to recall away. And Papa Tootie left all alone. Doesn't finish the job onto King Potato. Oh man, and Io's the only one who survives all of that. Oh boy, that is not a good sign because Zitrax just showed up. Ooh, Zitrax thinking twice about wanting to take on Yuma. Oh my. I can go ahead and try to find it, yeah?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Let me see if they started yet. Because Wind and Rain have a bit of ways to go. Oh, never mind. They're going to be taking on 666 next game. So it should be starting soon for them. Because I believe they're given a 10-minute reprieve after your game is finished to show up for lobby. Alright, they're going to go ahead and smoke up through their own jungle. Oh, thank you. That's much appreciated. See if they can go ahead and just move on into the dire side of the triangle. They're gonna catch out the AA here.
Not another stabbing.
You know, sometimes it just like dawned on me a little bit. Like AA thinks he's so cool. You know? Thinks he's like the Fonz, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that might be a dated reference for a few of you. Who's the Fawns? They're gonna see if they can catch Zitrax here.
Everyone, go now!
He's still being tracked. He knows that. He's gonna go ahead and just... Oh boy. He's gonna time-lapse away. Yeah, he is made of ice, but... Like, still... I really do believe he's the Fonz, because... Hey! I'm terrible at puns. Sorry that I'm going all over the place right now, because, like... It's not that there's nothing happening, it's just... There's... a lot that's happening, but it doesn't look like it. Because, like... obviously, you go ahead and just take a look at where Yuma's at, right? He's controlling the whole entire triangle of his own area for his team. And he's just going to go ahead and try, just, like, slowly split push that. If you're going to be in this bottom portion of the map, if you're the Radiant side, you need to have at least 2 people there. You know, the buddy system, so that way you don't get caught out. Take a look at what 1437 and Divine Llama are doing right now. They're all chilling over here, patrolling this whole entire area because they know this area for the Dire is super important. That's why they have a ward set up over here on the hill. Not only that, if you go ahead and take a look at where Papatuti and Pendango are, they're patrolling this portion of the map. That because they started seeing that the Weaver was going to go ahead and just continue with his split push, and you know that's super annoying if you're dealing with Zitrax. You know, so that's why it was kind of important that they go ahead and just patrol both these areas, especially on that bottom portion of the map together with 4, and just let Yuma take control of his own triangle and just push forward, especially when you know when most of the team is like hanging out over here. Because the lane was shoved in so far. So there was just like I said, it didn't seem like there was not a lot going on, but there was definitely a lot because of the team positioning and so forth. And oh my god, the AA got blown up immediately. Yuma right there to help out Papatuti to go ahead and take down Fade and the Shadow Shaman. And King Potato's gonna go ahead and use BKB to go ahead and try to man fight 1437. And it seems like everything is kind of sort of not going their way. Age is being reclaimed for it by Roshan. Zitrax is sitting there. He has to go ahead and take on 3. This is a 3. Oh god, that's not a good thing. Yuma showed up. Papatuti's right there. They do see him. Can they finish it? Yes, they're able to go ahead and do so. No need for the Yules there. So they're going to go ahead and clean up the whole entire area. Get rid of these damn serpent wards. Push the lane if they want to go ahead and do so. But you got a pesky little Zitrax split pushing that lane. And then if he feels like, he's going to go ahead and split push this lane. Then he's going to go ahead and just farm up that portion of the map and then that portion of the map. You know, and all of that is not going to feel good. So it kind of demonstrated in that team fight that BKB was helpful for Zitrax. Not in the first round, you know, when the Aegis got reclaimed. So you're actually better off, obviously. For those who don't know it, you're actually better off leaving the BKB for later and then use it after it gets reclaimed. And oh my lord, you got a very big ball of light that has a friggin' heart. King Potato forced to use his BKB, but he's taken out. And oh no, Zitrax. I thought that was Zitrax. Yeah, that was. He BKB'd and time-lapsed immediately after he TP'd on the end. He's like, nope, nope, out of here. Doesn't want to deal with this. Doesn't want to deal with that. The only thing he can really do is pretty much just stand there and hope Fade and everybody else can find a way to take out four team members from Yuma.
Dire's middle
Because
tower is
Jesus,
under
like Yuma's gonna be in. We all know what a core IO does. It's extremely difficult to stop a core IO.
attack. Is under attack. Hey, use Dire's
And when this is happening to your towers and the push is going, it's going to be extremely difficult. That's why you sort of need an AA on your team. You're forced to have an AA. Maybe a Winter Wyvern can help out here and there, but like, it's difficult. You can't really.
Radiant's middle
You
tower
can't
is under
really
attack.
take on an IO. You know, I feel that in this meta, if you don't plan for the IO extremely well, you please just ban it out so your team doesn't have to deal with something like this, you know? You know, you got King Potato split pushing lanes with Zitrax, and your whole entire ancient area is just like taken away from you. You can't keep it. Fade with a sleight of fist, followed up with the Searing Chains to go ahead and keep this Tusky Wusky in place, but Divine Llama's trying to go ahead and snowball away. Is he gonna make it? No, he won't be. There's a godlike streak on Zitrax, so he's gonna be a primary target for the side of the OQ Hustlers. Zeppelins, they're trying to valiantly fight back into this, and I want to make it very, very clear. I have no stake in this game whatsoever. So it just feels like that. Oh gosh, that is not good. At least the good news is there's nothing on there. So unless you have an AA and have like everybody on your team to try to kill Yuma, who's gonna finally shatter after how many seconds of team fighting, and you lost one out of all of this. This is what you kind of sort of needed to do. You need to find a really bad position to IO. His teammates are nowhere near him. And remember when I said earlier when all of that stuff was going down? When I said a lot was going on, but it feels like nothing's going on? That's why the IO was able to go ahead and split push safely, because they saw that everybody was over in this area and they couldn't get to him in time. Not to mention they were patrolling this whole entire area, and at that time they really desperately needed the gold, so they were forced to go ahead and camp in their jungle here and just finish taking out the mid lane area creeps. But with a little bit of patience, Zeppelins was able to go ahead and find a way. They found an IO that pushed a little too far for their own good, and they took it out. Again, Divine Llama and... Oh, it's just Divine Llama. Okay.
Yo, green dudes, something
Not entirely a psycho play, but that's a very, very unsafe, unfun play to do. Aw, Fade really wanted that double damage. Because if you got any closer, that Walrus Punch, you know, it's a little deceiving. Because he was well within range of that double damage. To go ahead and go and just Walrus Punch the living daylights out of Fade if you wanted to. Maybe a few units, but didn't want to risk it. But Shu, on the other hand, oh, you want to talk about a one-punch KO? You got double damage. Let's see here. Does double damage actually affect this? Yeah, I believe it should. So 350% damage increase on his punch. Oh man, that's like, oof. Yeah, he ain't surviving that, man. 350% on, what was it? 282, so 3.5 times 282. That's like close to a 900 damage. Oh man, yeah, that poor little AA was not going to survive any of that. Oh my gosh, Kaya and Sanj, mana regen and every. Oh come on,
Yo, green
like
dudes, something bad is happening in your bottom.
yeah, that BKB is just Once that BKB happens for Yuma, and if the AA blast doesn't come in time, it's gonna be nightmarish. I'm a little interested as to why he didn't go for the BKB before the Sanjin, not Sanjin, gosh, the Kaya and Sanj.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It must be like a feel thing for them.
Structures are fortified.
Hard unseen.
Alright, so they were able to go ahead and take the tier 2 on bottom, like easily, and just threaten the tier 3. That split pushing power, man, it just eventually starts getting at you and just eats away at your team, little by little. 1437 is taking the smart play here and queuing up a Hex. Because once that Hex happens, it's going to be so much more useful. Alright, Shu and the AA are gone from this fight. All that's left is King Potato, Fade, and Zitrax. They're going to go ahead and try to man-fight this. They're using the time-lapse. They're using him up. Oh boy, Zitrax is going to be drawn back in. Can they kill him real quick? Oh, they got the Aegis. Oh man, Shu had to buy back for this. Oh no, Sonic is also buying back for this. This is going to cost heavily for the side of Zeppelin. Now, if they want anything out of return, they gotta kill a few people here. But it doesn't seem like OQ Hustlers are gonna allow the Zeppelins to walk away, because they're gonna go ahead and knock out King Potato and Fade with Sonic, leaving Zitrax behind. Oh, and did I mention Shu is no longer available as well? Oh, they have him tracked. That's the worst thing right now, because Io has balls just trying to slam it into Zitrax's face. Ooh. So they expended quite a amount of buybacks, if I'm not mistaken there. Not to mention the Abaddon bought back. Oh, and Io did as well. So that was not an all or nothing kind of thing, but that was definitely a fight that Zeppelins could not have afforded to lose badly. You know, the second those buybacks were dropping, it was pretty much go time for everybody. They just dropped their gloves and started throwing out their haymakers, and OQ Hustlers, it seems like they're the ones who landed the biggest haymaker so far. Because they took out the tier 3 and they got some racks. Is Roshan up? Not yet. Over on the bottom lane, otherwise, they do need someone to come on back and take care of it. Doesn't... You know, he didn't use his relocate, he just TP'd on back. At what point does he get rid of the Helm of Dom? Like, you can just go ahead and get the second HOD. You know, like, this is like your next step after the original Helm of Dawn. Like, what? That's 6,000 gold. It's ridiculously expensive. They gotta lower the recipe on that. Oh, Fade getting caught out. He's gonna go ahead and BKB and Remnant away for a little bit. They were able to go ahead and get 1437 out of this, but he's gonna go ahead and buy back immediately to go ahead and give some more support in this fight. He's gonna keep tracking Zitrax because they need to keep vision on him. Opportunity with the Remnant, not the Remnant, with the Astral Step forward to try to catch Zitrax, but Zitrax was able to go ahead and take out Pandago. On the other hand, Sonic, he's trying to avoid everything right now, trying to stick around his wards, but he got caught out. 1437 was able to go ahead and finish the job there. They do have the track on Zitrax. Can he move on out and Ziggy on way? Yes, he's able to go ahead and do so. But King Potato, oh no. The Divine Llama was able to go ahead and grab him. So 4 down again. Creep Wave shoved in as far as we can see at the moment. Well, you know, and Yuma being relocated back to where he originally was, but you know, this is pretty good. You know, you don't have too much to worry about. You just let the creeps do their thing, show up as 5, take out a tower. You know they don't have buyback. It's been it's been less than 6 minutes. So you just take your time here and just punch away. You know, what is 3 of them gonna do against your 4? Given that all 3 of them cannot do enough sufficient damage against the IO. You know, the IO is the most important person, more or less, on this team. Because, like, if the IO dies and goes down, everything kind of sort of falls apart a bit. You know, there's only so much a Void Spirit can do. Because he does have the Shivas queued up. I believe he's trying to save for buyback just to make sure. It is not on cooldown. So his buyback is extremely important. So do not buy the Shiva's Guard unless you have the money, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, the Zitrax was also on the first wars? I thought Frugos for some odd reason was as well. On the bottom side, oh, they really wanted that creep dead. I was like, you guys can go ahead and have him. He did his thing. So like I was saying earlier, right? He can go ahead and not get rid of the Helm of Dom and just get a second one. The second level Helm of Dom, which is like really stupid, but you get plus 20 stats with it. So, you know, it kind of makes sense to go ahead and upgrade it when you're an IO, man. Like, plus 20 stats on all of them? It's pretty stupid if you think about it, but still. It's so useful. Okay, so with another plus 20, if I was to go ahead and calculate this, you're looking at about 5.5k IO with a mana pool of like close to 1800, 2000, and you have a heart.
Bad dude's top racks is getting minced.
I'll phrase it like this. Okay. If you don't feel the Helm of Dominator number 2 is worth it for the IO, right? What would be the better item for IO to grab at this point? Because he's a big ball of HP that cannot die with what he has right now. He can get rid of his Soul Ring, turn it into an Octar. He can get rid of the Soul Ring and turn it into something else. Like, you can go Octarine Core, which gives even more HP regen and stuff like that, but still. Bountiful. Not to mention, you're going to be going into the late game in which that your 4.3k health is not going to be that useful. Like, you can go ahead and armor up as best as you can, but I don't know. Over here, on the other hand, it seems like Papa Tootie wants to go ahead and kill that Zitrax.
Pure cheese.
Oh, he has Timeless Relic. That's actually really good on the Void Spirit.
Bad dude's top racks is getting minced.
And King Potato's just like trying his best to stop the slow bleeding. You know, because like, oh, I don't know. This kind of feels like it's been GG for a while, but at the same time, oh man. That team fight from bottom absolutely decimated the economy for the Dire. Scotty?
Dire structures are fortified. Man dudes, middle tower, everyone, go!
Like the slow is good against the Weaver, but when you see the other teams, they're too. It doesn't kind of fit. Yeah, it just doesn't fit for the rest of their team. Like the only person you're really getting it for is the Weaver, because Fade is going to be moving around way too fast for you for remnants. King Potato can go ahead and just TP away. AA is like too far away from everybody else, and Shadow Shaman is just like always placed in the right spot. So like you're just really getting it more for stats than anything else if you grab a Scotty.
Middle tower, everyone, go now!
Like conventional wisdom says like the slow is going to be helpful, and it is, but when you have a Ember Spirit that you have to go ahead and try to slow down, you're better off just grabbing something with a stun instead. Stun's a lot more effective than a slow. Especially when you have an Ember Spirit who grabs an axe, then, you know, it's just... Oh. It's not fun. So Divine Rapier is on the mind for Fade at this point. Like, he doesn't really have much choice. Or was on his mind. And what did he make? Oh, he made it. Okay, never mind. I saw him have that queued up earlier, but he no longer has it. Am I thinking of the wrong player? Okay, there we go. Weaver now has the Divine Rapier. So we're going to see something get spicy real quick, real fast then. See how all of this comes down. Oh boy. So technically speaking, Zeppelins still has a chance. Technically speaking. How good of a chance? I'm just gonna be really honest and say, nah. It's not the best chance in the world. But let's see what Dota Plus says. It was at 100% or 99%, so they got a 3% chance. I was thinking like 5, but damn.
Got it.
Alright, they do use the scan from the looks of things. Yeah, it's radiant scanning. They know they're up there. They're trying to I guess they're trying to figure out how they're gonna go. They're smoked up and they break it immediately. Okay, here we go. Papa Tootie's like going balls deep on this one. He doesn't care. BKB is activated. He does have Zitrax right there for the kill, and they're able to go ahead and do so. The Divine Rapier is on the deck, and where did it go? Who has it? Oh my. Oh, for all the hard work that Divine Lama had done this game, he is gonna get the biggest prize in it. He got the Divine Rapier.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Whoa! The good guys won. That literally never happens.
Alright, let me see if I can go ahead and find that. Oh no. Maybe it's this one? I'll see if I can find the war game for you guys right now, because someone was asking for it, so I'll go ahead and do that. I'll just go ahead and let that run on through now. Yeah, I have all of my notifications on pause for the moment. Let's see here. I think I found it for you guys. I am going to take a really small little tiny break. I desperately do need one. Let me just go ahead and pull up the correct team names for this one, if I'm not mistaken. It should be 666 and Wind and Rain.
This'll come in handy.
So it's coming down quite quickly. All right. Yeah, it's going to be 666 and Wind and Rain. I just have to figure out who is who on what side. So let me just transition over real fast. All right, so Wind and Rain and then 666. There we go. And then 666. I believe that's how they spelled it. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on direct camera, let you guys have some fun with it. Alright, it's obviously gonna go ahead and miss some few kills here and there, obviously, but like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just let it run for a little bit for right now, and probably watch and come back because I need a small little tiny break, so. Oh boy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A strange time to hibernate.
It cannot be. Brings it. Mega kill. Double kill.
Illusion!
Alrighty, I'm back.
Roche is just a chill dude, so someone explain to me why Radiant had to go and kill
Which one's
him.
this? Huh. Alright, so we got Sword and RRL trying to chase down Charlie. Charlie's gonna say goodnight.
I score.
Invisibility!
Alright, we got Ozzy, we got Telliano. G, Frugos is just gonna go ahead and just start punching people. Oh, there's the ult from the Troll Warlord. He's gonna try to survive this, but Sword's gonna go ahead and take him out. Sword will also get another finish in the backline over there from the looks of things, but he's gonna go ahead and try to use his plasma field, try to catch down Mark, and he's able to go ahead and do so, while RRL is gonna try to finish the Tidehunter. But Sword will get the kill on that. Oh, why, you greedy little bastard? Why did you not give Mark the to Sword?
Everyone, go now!
Oh, really? I come back and this is what happens? Oh.
Victoire! Victoire! Vive le Ragnon!
Already. Finished. Finito. See you later. Bye-bye. That was quick. Like I'm saying, I'm going to like try to cover as much of the open qualifiers as I possibly can. So Win and Rain finished that game off relatively quick to the point in which that they advanced down to this round of 4, which I believe now becomes best of 3. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 left. So I believe it's best of 3 for right now. And then next round is also a best of 3. So Win and Rain is going to be waiting on the winner from Sand King Gomez. And Sand King Gomez is waiting on the winner between NJ and Nebula. I believe they are playing. Honestly, I think they are. I want to say, yeah, today that's what they're going to be doing. I want to say that's. Oh, no, never mind. Nope. That's not going to happen until tomorrow, actually. That's not happening until tomorrow. My apologies. I thought they were going to continue on. So. Thank you for making me double check that. So tomorrow, and I'm also going to be covering tomorrow as well. The rest of the open qualifiers as well. So whomever Nebula and NJ beat, the winner of that is going to face with Sand King Gomez. And for those who don't know, Sand King Gomez is actually a Mexican team over here in the NA scene. So they have a whole bunch of Mexican players on their team. Kind of like a smaller version of what was it? The old Quetzalcoatl team. Like junior, but not even in the same organization or anything, as far as I can tell, and organization wise. Yeah, if I remember their Twitter information correctly. If I remember correctly, that's the biggest thing, is remembering it correctly. Otherwise, they would have been from like Texas or something. I can't, like I'm saying, I can't remember too well. I can actually take a look and see real quick. For Sand King Gomez, at least. And then, let's see here. Oh, come on. Let me take a look and find you. Sand King. Yeah, there you are. Yep. If you take a look at their website, which is basically more or less all in Spanish, but thanks to the wonderful advent of Google, you can actually go ahead and translate that webpage. So they are a team from Mexico. Let me go ahead and do you guys a small little tiny favor, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up the brackets for you guys, so just so you guys can see what is going on, all right? Let's see here. Where's my thing here? And let me just grab this. All right, just so you guys can see, right? So anything from the single elimination round 4 and 5, that's going to be held tomorrow. Like, and again, thank you, Zadikin, for making me double check that. All right, so we got a whole bunch of teams left. We have Golden Mulas taking on Golden Hair and Lion King at right now. We have OQ Hustlers taking on Eevee relatively soon. We got RCA versus Stabby Boy 2.0. And that's going to be those two teams and these two teams. So Odd Otters and Positively Positive will find their way into Psych tomorrow if they continue onwards, which is most likely there. You want to see 1437 play? Sure. Let me check and see if they are up and running right now. So right now I see Odd Otters. I have Golden Moonlas, and let me see if this is it. No lobby found for that. Okay, so they haven't set up their lobby just yet from the looks of things. Okay, so the reason why they're not going to be playing just yet is because Sand King Gomez and NJ need to play their game. So NJ defeated Nebula from the last round prior to this one. Okay. So the winner of Sand King Gomez and NJ is going to take on Wind and Rain tomorrow. OQ Hustlers and Eevee. Let's see here. Did you guys set up a game yet? All right, let me see. All right, they said it started like 13 minutes ago, but I have no information on that yet. So hold on. Oh, found it. There we go. Oh. Oh, I really wanted to check in on the Golden Mullahs and the Golden Lion Hair Kings. No match details on this.
Bad dude's banning someone now. The green team's banning someone now. Dire team banned.
Ooh.
Radiant team
Okay.
banned.
Now let's see here. Okay, Team Eevee is all... Okay, I don't recognize it, and I cannot read any of Team Eevee. That is ridiculously stupid. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Radiant team pick.
Puck.
Dire team pick.
All right, so we got Eevee versus OQ Hustlers. And did I get the right scene? Okay, I better have. Oh boy. Okay, I might as well put that up just in case.
5 seconds.
So,
remaining.
what was it? I do want to say thank you to Exquisite. I hope I said that
Radiant
name
team
right.
pick.
Monkey.
For the follow as well. And oops, that did not hit. I hit the wrong button there. Ignore that one. Whoops.
Radiant team banned.
I swear I'm good at production. I swear to God. I am.
Bad dudes banning someone now.
Alright, let me see if I can go ahead and just tweet out real quick. Who I'm covering,
Green
so
team's banning someone now.
Oh, where's the emoji?
Banning someone now.
I need that really cool one that makes me look like I'm from Home Alone. I feel like I'm overlooking it right now. There it is.
Five seconds remaining. Radiant team banned.
Let me spell.
Five seconds remaining.
I might as well just update that as well in the stream title too, I guess, right? Put down OQ Hustlers versus Eevee. Alright, hopefully I updated the information proper there. Oh, you know what? Let me check if my Nightbot will tell me. Okay, Twitch has returned an API error. That means I didn't set up that at all. Yay. Okay, cool. So I do want to say thank you, and I do appreciate those who are sticking around just watching. It means a lot to me. Alright, so let's take a look at this draft so far. So Tusk has been super popular throughout the whole entire tournament. We do have an Invoker on the side of the Radiant for Team Eevee. So Io has been banned out. Looks like it was the second ban of the game. Alchemist being the first one. So no Death Prophet, no Warlord, no Venom, no no Nature's Guys. Sorry, Treant. No Bounty Hunter, Tide Hunter, Temper Saw, and Earth Spirit. My God. They don't want this game to be anywhere close to the meta.
Dire team pick.
So it also kind of feels like you kind of sort of need to go ahead and start altering your drafts a bit. Excuse me. From what you've been playing all day, right? So when you take a look at your situation and you start seeing that they take away your Tusk, you have your Monkey King and Puck, you also grab an Oracle in response to their Mars. You know, they also have the Invoker. It kind of sort of makes you wonder, is the Invoker a bait for mid? Given that he can be easily a 4 in this game, or because you have Mars right there, and you don't really want to take Mars away from the 3. It kind of sort of makes you wonder, like, what would fit here? Right. Especially given that you have a Tusk right there.
Dire team pick.
What's it with?
The most important thing is the banner. You take a look at the banner.
Dire team ban.
Beastmaster.
Alrighty, so this is going to be... okay, we're going to be having a topsy-turvy game right now. There is no doubt we're going to have a topsy-turvy game.
The green team's banning someone now.
So, Pangolier and Beastmaster, how do I feel about that? Pangolier's good. Beastmaster stops Pango for a little bit. And Beastmaster wrecks the rest of the team. Maybe Mars, not so much, but still.
5
Like,
seconds
he can
remaining.
give Mars a headache. You just roar once, then Oricon can go ahead and throw his Fortune's End on you. I'm not entirely sure if Fortune's End even stops you and roots you into place. Because it's difficult to get that off on Pangolier in the first place. You have a lot of range, but
Banning
like,
someone now.
still. Because I do know the interaction with Beastmaster and Pangolier, at least the last I checked, it stopped Pangolier from actually moving forward. I know certain stuns stop him from actually controlling
5
him.
seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
So this Invoker might be shoved into the 5 role. Pangolier might take mid. Mars will be the 3 and the Tusk will be the 4. You can't run Tusk as a 3 anymore. He just offers way too much value for roaming because his whole entire kit is based around like murdering people. So the safest thing you can do as a team is to just go ahead and shove him into the 4 slot because he works best as 4. Just roam around and kill everyone. It's going to be tough for him in this game considerably, given that Puck is going to most likely be the mid for the OQ Hustlers. And oh, that is a great response. Like, Winter Wyvern is going to mess up everything.
5 seconds remaining.
Weaver.
You may now select your hero.
So I look at this whole entire matchup and I think to myself, Yasuo, you better grab a BKB and a Lincoln's in this game, dude. Like, you got... Oh my god. Alrighty, so from what I can see, we got Divine Llama being the 3, Pandago is going to be the 5, the Yuma is going to be the 1, Papatuti is going to be playing on the 2, 1437 is going to be playing on the 4. We got Tree Person playing on Tusky Wusky. We got... I can't read any of that, honestly. That makes me sad. It really does. It really makes me visibly upset and sad that I can't read any of all of that. I'm pretty sure it's Chinese. So I can't read any of the Chinese letters at all. Like I don't recognize any of it. Given that I can't even read kanji, so it's whatever at this point. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go ahead and name the players that are going to be playing, so I can only stick with the hero names. Let's see here. So just take a look at the items, you can figure it out. Oh, so we can oh, we have a name, we have Pichu Pichu. Alright, so Invoker is going to be middle. Leaving Pangolier... who's the 5 in this game is the question. So Tusk is most likely being the 5 this game, I guess, because he has all the obs words, and not set up for much sustain for in lane anyways. I would have played these lanes a whole lot more differently, especially knowing what's going to be up in front of me soon. Like, I would have just... I really would have just been like, mid player take Pangolier, Invoker, you're going to sack your game to be a 5. Protect the Weaver at all costs with your shards. And, you know, it's... I don't know. That's how I would have played it. I'm not that good of a player. I'm just insane with what I want to do. Like I'm always curious. Does Fortune End actually stop the roll? Because I don't remember if it does. It doesn't? Okay. Alright, so a quick update on the whole entire situation. Over in the NA Open qualifiers, we do have a winner between Odd Otters and Positively Positive. While I'm talking about this, Tree Person finds Pandago. Pandago's really cornered right here, but it also seems like Team Eevee got themselves stuck in a corner as well. They can't escape. Divine Llama. They just got the Tusk and the Pangolier. They're gonna see if they can go ahead and finish the job on this Mars real quick. You know, oh, the mischief from the Monkey King. He's running towards him. There comes the Boundless Strike. There's the Illusory Orb. Let's see if they can get it. Ah, oh, he barely lives with about 27 health. Woo-wee. So talk about a good and bad start for the side of Eevee. You're able to go ahead and find your first blood, but in response, they take 2. You know, I really do want to say Yasuo got really lucky there. He really did. I mean, if he did not have Shikuchi, he was going to be stuck in there. And I felt that the best case scenario for all of the OQ Hustlers was to go ahead and really try to trap that whole entire team of Eevee into that little cliff area and be like, try to get out now. Double Necrobooks doesn't sound too insane. You can easily turn it into either a Ring of Basilius or Urn of Shadows medallion. And all of those items are good this game, if you just won one set of Necro books. But with all that thinking that I did now, I guess it just got 1437 killed.
Bad dude's top tower gonna fall.
Over on the top area though, like, oh, there's the Pangolier trying to be the Pango. You know, like, Yuma was able to go ahead and just pull this whole entire lane back here and play under the second tower. And Pandango kind of seems to be like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and just try to drag these creep waves over that way, but it doesn't seem to be a good thing anymore. What is Oracle tried to TP, but where did he try to go? Oh man, Tree Person's like, nah, you ain't leaving. Oh, can Papatootie do this? Nope. So he's going to go ahead and salve up real quick and come back straight to the top lane as the Pangolier goes ahead and does the creep skip method. Dragging the wave behind his tower, safely farming it so that way he doesn't get annoyed. Yeah. It would surprise me if he went Necro books. The Winter Wyvern, because you have a few better choices, honestly. Not saying that Necro book isn't a bad choice. Oh, Fortune's end actually lands out to Tree Person. Tree Person seems to be in a lot of trouble at the moment. The Jingu stacks does proc, so they were able to go ahead and get the kill there. And 1437 as well as Defy Llama they got caught out in a really bad area apparently. And oh boy, did they pay the price for that one. I think they got baited into it too. Oh, did they get the bottle on time? No. That tornado messed that up. Just purged that buff from 1437, so it was not even worth it at that point. Oh, here's the Pangolier. They have the Boundless Strike on him, and they do finish him off with the fire. The Cleansing Fire. Purifying Flames. Cleanse him of his sins. So the rune's going to be top. And I believe did they get it? Who picked up the rune? Huh. I think they denied it yet. Someone tried to use it, I guess. I'm not sure, but I think it got denied. Sorry, just like moving the map all over the place. Just trying to think what would be the best place to go ahead and take a look at. Probably maybe this lane, given how aggressive Yasuo and the Mars is playing on Divine Llama.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening.
But like the craziest thing is that both lanes are just as aggressive on the side lanes. They're just trying to battle for dominancy at this point.
For the event.
So let's go ahead and take a look-see. Because once this first tower goes down, Divine Llama is just going to own this whole entire bottom portion of the map. And you can't really do much about it, especially as soon as he starts getting his Necro books. .1437 is doing a great job on those pulls, you know? So, as we go ahead and transition on into the mid area, we got Pichu Pichu taking on Papatootie. Papatootie trying his best to go ahead and take dominate the lane the best he can. Because if you go ahead and take a look at the score, it is relatively close and competitive when it comes to last hits. But the biggest difference right now is probably entirely in all of the experience, where you got 7 denies and a difference between the Invoker and the Puck. Net worth-wise, on the other hand, you can clearly see that Papatootie has about, if I can do my math correctly, a 400 gold lead on him.
Got it.
So as you can see, the Invoker is almost level 7. Papa Tootie is not that far behind. He is about to be at like more or less the halfway mark, as opposed to the Invoker, a few more or less creep kills, and he's going to be at level 7 if he can go ahead and survive this gank. I don't see any sentries or any dusts anywhere, but Papa Tootie's going to get rolled on. There's the Fortune's End to keep the Invoker rooted, and the Purifying Flames was able to go ahead and finish it off. Oh, they almost had the counter gank there. Oh my. But the Fate's Edict... Oh, that's not good. Fate Edict was there to go ahead and help the heal on the puck a bit, so prevents the magical damage, but the heal gets amplified. But it doesn't get amplified, but yep. For some odd reason, I keep thinking it gets amplified. it's silly. Okay.
The last of the Eldrons.
I'm not ignoring you, Zedekin. It's just like I'm trying to process what you're trying to say. Oh, it looks like Mars is going to go down to the Monkey King. There you go. Oh, man. Weaver. Yasuo was able to go ahead and just get on out of there so quickly. No, I'm just like trying to process what you're trying to say. It's not that I'm against what you're saying. It's just you have better options. He does have Orchid queued up. So he's deciding against the Urn and Ring of Basilius.
Tower is under attack.
Oh man, this is totally harshing my mellow.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but how do I explain this, like, politely? There's no reason for him to go ahead and use his archer, right? To go ahead and eat at someone's mana until they're out of the curse, and you really want to go ahead and slam your warrior at anything that's like a priority target, because first off, that warrior deals a lot of damage, or it can. All right, so they're gonna go ahead and spring on forward. Out comes the Boundless Strike to go ahead and try to get Mars. Yasuo's fighting back. The God's Rebuke to keep himself off of those creeps off of him for a little bit. Ooh, there's the swashbuckle from the Pangolier. They are leashed up. Oh, and they roared him out of the leash. Oh, that Dream Coil was so devastating. Oh, Yasuo wants to go ahead and get the revenge kill right now. Oh no, Yuma got speared up against the trees. They're gonna see if they can get the finish onto Pandago. There's the roll. They're gonna go ahead and continue on. He's gonna throw the Fortune's End to keep the Tusk in place. Papa Tootie is right here for backup. Still, it's going to go ahead and Illusory Orb into a different spot, and while all of that is said and done, eventually Yasuo gets Divine Llama down. Sends him back to base and goes, "Get on out of my lane." But I think that might be... Oh, okay. Still level 1, not too bad. Like, I understand where you're coming from with the whole entire Necronomicon on the Winter Wyvern, but when you have a person who naturally builds into it, and it is like their core item, it's not a bad thing to go ahead and copy them. It just makes it redundant in the lane. So when you can be doing a whole lot of other things throughout the game, given your position, especially when you're a 4, shoving in lanes kind of doesn't make sense when your whole entire purpose is to give support to other lanes and, you know, create a tilting effect for your lane. Well, all of that is being said, the Mars Arena and everything just absolutely messes up the bottom lane. The Beastmaster and the Oracle gets taken out. Monkey King thought he could stick around and fight, but Yuma pays the price for it. Papa Tootie is like, hey guys, what's... Oh, I thought we were having a party.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's courier.
Papa Tootie, you needed that stuff. Oh man, now Papa Tootie's mad. He's gonna go ahead and try to kill this Mars. Oh, and he's gonna use the Dream Coil on Tree Person. He is gonna be stuck there for a little bit. He's gonna try to fight his way through, but it's to no avail and all in vain. Oh la 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 la. So when I said Papa Tootie might be angry, that might have been a small little understatement, because he had a lot of backup at that point and be like, hey, we need to murder this guy now. He took my courier. Oh. Good old Witchblade. I see that too much nowadays on like all the pucks. But we're gonna see a small little smoke here with Tree Person. He feels like he wants a revenge kill. Oh, there's the Winner's Curse. They have Tree Person stuck right here. Out comes the Splinter Blast. There's the EMP. They do have shards up. The roll did help with a stun there to set up the spear for the Mars.
Dire structures are fortified. Yo, green dudes.
Why did I want to say Spike?
Dire's middle tower is
It seems to be a little back and forth. The EV does have a 3k lead. The biggest issue that you have to deal with right now is how fast this Beastmaster can take towers. Not to mention how close he is to level 3 on the Necronomicon. The more you kill him, oh god, and not to mention you took out his courier as well. Oh man. Like all these couriers get taken away so easily. He is Fortune's End right there. They have the Purifying Flames. Out comes the Dream Coil trying to keep this Pangolier in check. But are they going to go ahead and take a crack at it? Nope.
Double damage.
Yuma seems to be... Well, he's clearly not keeping up with the Weaver in terms of net worth. But he is still the second most worth on the map, which is not terrible. Which is really good news for your team. So OQ Hustlers are not in a terrible situation, but you kind of feel terrible when your Papa Tootie is in 5th place on the map and has to deal with 2 other members from the side of Eevee just nibbling at your feet, like right behind you. They're not that far either. So there is a 3k difference. It is on the side of Eevee. I'm not going to say it's over for obvious reasons, because you have a Beastmaster who's just going to be like shoving in lanes and hard. Doesn't take much time to get that to him. Not to mention he has like 3 seconds. That smoke plate was basically meant to go ahead and scout out the bottom area of the map to see if they can find anyone, and they were able to go ahead and do so easily with no problems nor resistance, because all of them are up top. So no team fight yet.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's a little
Yo, green dudes,
unfortunate.
Something bad is happening. In your bottom.
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't.
Fall over soon.
We have Weaver just ignoring everything, because we're going to have a small skirmish set up here in a few moments. Oh, out comes the arena. Pandago's going to be stuck up against the wall. The Mars doesn't have any more backup there, given that they're going to fight in a different area of the bottom portion of the map. Out comes the Winter's Curse to stop the Pangolier from moving for a minute. Alright, they did spear Pandago all the way on the other side. Well, he's going to go ahead and do a Quals Embrace to keep himself alive. Oh no. Oh, that pen. Oh, no. Oh no. No. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. I mean, oh, yeah, tree person? No. Just hand the man the rampage, shall we? You must like, I'm done for the night. I ain't messing around no more. Yikes. So, how did that team fight devolve from going into, hey, we got a great arena, and we have 2 of their supports, into we got rampaged? My quick explanation would be the Team Eevee decided to go after juicier targets instead of trying to focus on making sure that they finish the job on the 2 supports. Now, if I was Oracle in this whole entire thing, I would have just tried to kill whomever's in front of me just to secure everything. But I would have been happier seeing my carry get the rampage. Because clearly that was just like, I just murdered everyone. So it was looking good, but it just turned into a nightmare afterwards. So their 3K dwindled down to 1K. So that's the great news. Here's the bad news. You gave the Monkey King a rampage. Who has an Aghanim Scepter Maelstrom trying to finish his BKB. He's not that far away from it. He's calling the courier, so we gotta find out where his courier's at. There it is. I'm not surprised that there's only just the Ogre Axe. That's like the one thing about pro players, man. They're always sending out the couriers to them. Like, you can't play Dota without it. Oh, there's the arena. But, oh man, all these little minions and the statues from the Monkey King. Out comes the Wukong command. It just absolutely decimates Mars. Oh, there's the shards to go ahead and try to keep some separation. But they have Yasuo stuck in place for the moment. He snapped the Dream Coil. He's still a little silenced and just did not have enough time to go ahead and Shikuchi away.
Illusion.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening.
Forge Spirits, nice. Oh, there's the meatball. So far, OQ Hustlers look really good right now. They're looking strong. Out comes the Tornado. There's the MP combo. Go ahead and try to get rid of some mana for obvious reasons. Ooh, little pump fake with the Boundless Strike. Alright, so they're just going to leave that tower with 100 health. It's kind of like one of those situations where your team Eevee, do you deny the tower or do you let it like stand up for as long as possible? It's always tricky.
Got it.
You know, some people it's like, okay, never deny. Under no circumstances do you never deny. But like, there are instances where it feels like you should deny immediately because you have no glyph, you have no protection for it, so you just wait and bait them in, deny the tower, and start a team fight. And that's what I think they need to do right now. Oh, that is bad timing from the Mars. That is really bad timing from the Mars because now that tower is going to go down for free. But they were able to go ahead and catch Yuma out of position for a little bit. He's about to go down. Out comes a Boundless Strike. Pangolier with the blink forward and the roll. He finally catches up to him. But the Dream Coil is there to go ahead and take out the Tusk and the Invoker. Winter's Curse on Yasuo. They're throwing down some sentries just so they can find him. Oh, Pandango. Oh no, he's gonna go ahead and use False Promise on himself. He's charging up his Fortune's End to keep this man in place. Papa 2, he's coming back and see if he can help out his teammates. That doesn't seem to be the case. So he's going to go ahead and phase shift, use the Illusory Orb to go ahead and get out of there while using Waning Rift to silence him up. What a wonderful, sneaky play. And did I ever mention that while all of this is going down, here on the bottom lane, we got 1437 shoving in the lane so hard that he's just raxing them with all his minions and the little help of the creep waves. You sacrifice your 4 heroes for like about 2 heroes or so and a piece of rax. I mean, that's a good trade. Ideally, you didn't want to give up Yuma, but in the long run and stretch of things, you know, you stop the push from the enemy team in Eevee from doing anything, which is really good news. You had him trying to kill everyone, and I'm not entirely sure how many he got there. All he got was 1437. To have made that worth anything, I think he needed to kill the Monkey King. And I'm not even sure if he got the Monkey King. Oh. Yeah, Pangolier paid that price real quick. Probably surrounded by 3 and just murdered to death. Probably used Purge on him. Did he use... He didn't use Roar, did he? 50 some odd oh god. He probably did. He probably used Roar on him. Alright, so that was really a dead Pango, no matter what you try to do. Pandago, on the other hand, just got speared right into the cliff. Here comes the Sunstrike to finish the job. Oh. Oh no, Yasuo is down for the count. He got smacked hard with the silence and the Dream Coil keeping him in place. Mars is not able to survive anything, so there's no arena, because if there was, he was definitely going to be fed to the lions. So Roshan's going to be going down to this. Out comes the Wukong's command. Not entirely sure if that was a precautionary measure, but it kind of feels like it was. He got golden monkeys all over the place. They're gonna see. Oh gosh, man, Papa Tootie, stop playing with your food. And not only that, Tusk got taken out as well. I mean, this is just. Oh, as soon as that rampage happened, it's just started to snowball. And it's snowballing hard because right now, OQ Hustlers are all in control of this map. And they do not care how they're going to finish this game. Kind of feels like they're just going to run at anyone and everyone. At any time and place that they want. Because right now, oh man, this Primal Spring, dude, like, it is so good. It is just so good when you have the Ags with you. All right, in the mid lane, we got Divide blinking forward. They have eyes on this Mars. They roared him up to keep him there. That was a fast, easy kill. They decided against the Weaver because, well, let's be honest. Weaver's really difficult to catch. They have him leashed right now. There's the time lapse. He's silenced up for just a tiny moment, but he's going to Shikuchi away. Divide Llama had... Well, actually, he didn't have vision on him, so... He blinked forward to see if he could catch it, but was unable to do so. So he's going to back away with the rest of his team. Finish his push on mid. Take this tier 2 tower. The Aegis is still available on Yuma, which gives the opportunity for OQ Hustlers to reset, go up into the top lane and push that in. given how far pushed this middle lane is.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Well, it doesn't seem like they're going to go ahead and give themselves the opportunity to reset and push the top lane. So instead, they're going to opt for the second option, which is to go ahead and try to force the Tusk and the Weaver to come back to the mid lane. So they're going to do a sort of like an aggressive, slow siege at this point, and see if they can go ahead and try to get them baited into a team fight. They have all their ultimates available. The Sunstrike misses Papatuti. Probably is making them wonder, like, do they have any form of vision over there? But I think it might be more along the lines of guessing and more than anything else. Ooh, the disarm there. Oh boy.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Oh, out comes the arena, and it breaks the trees, giving the stun onto Yuma. Oh, but there's the Dream Coil onto Pichu Pichu. He don't care. Oh, Pangalier's in the backline right there. They got him rolled up into the snowball and let him loose again. Oh, buybacks from the Mars and the Tusky Wusky. Tree Person doesn't seem too happy about this. And there's the Mars trying to take on everyone. Unable to do so. He's go down. So that's a dieback. This team is starting to crumble under the pressure of the push that the OQ Hustlers are putting on in this game. Alright, there seems to be the shot call right there from 1437 drawn on the map. Everyone go that way, which means you're going to be pushing this away. So we're going to see how this is going to play out for the rest of the game. We're really close to the ending, honestly. Papatuti with the Invisor is right on top of Yasuo. Go ahead and Waning Rift to keep him, silence him up. Then Dream Coil. BKB is used. I don't know if he wants to fight this or he's getting baited, but that BKB charge was huge, though. Papatuti able to go ahead and get that, that charge. It was absolutely necessary for the next team fight. He's BKB chargeless. Now they can go ahead and keep him in place. Winter's Curse. They're all surrounding him. There's the Lotus Orb. Oh, great play from the Tusk to go ahead and snowball and save him so he can time lapse. Oh man, there's still some hope left for Yasuo on the backlines over here. They're trying to chase down this Pangolier and Mars. Mars is trying to shove in one direction. Oh boy, and the Pangolier was in the opposite direction. It doesn't matter because they both go down anyways. Yuma's just going to push on forward. Yasuo is on the other end of the spectrum being like, how do I push back? All these creeps in their bases. You know, we got super creeps going on left and right. We're about to go ahead and hit mega creeps real soon. Out comes the Bucks to go ahead and just reveal locations and, you know, put that debuff on there. I don't think this tower is going to be surviving that much longer anyways. Alright. The Invoker probably thinking that he's going to move forward a little bit more, so that's why he probably threw out his Tornado EMP combo right there. So I'm going to just say that this is going to be the last of the cast for today. As soon as this game is done, there's going to be no other ones available from the looks of things, given that the rest of the games will be scheduled for tomorrow. So as soon as I am done casting this game, I'll go ahead and give you guys a look at how the bracket will look like for tomorrow, starting for tomorrow. Because that's what I have on my other screen, and that's what I see so far. It's going to be really interesting. Uh-oh. Ah, this Weaver got caught out of out of place. There's the arena to go ahead and try to finish the job on this Beastmaster who gets punched right off of the map. Oh, what a great little roll right here. This Pangolier is stuck, and Papatootie, with the presence of mind to go ahead and phase shift, not phase shift, Yule's up in the air, then phase shift. Oh, and they're able to go ahead and get the return kill onto the Pangolier. So that is 4 down, 1 up. The only person up right now is the Tusk, and he's kind of forced to snowball and use spells. Try to slow down that push over here on these super creeps. Papatootie trying to find him. It's like, where'd he go? I don't know. While all of this is going down, Yuma's like, I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. I'm gonna keep whacking and I keep murdering. I think the really nice thing is that Papatootie does have Ags now. We have Mega Creeps now. Are we gonna have one last hurrah? One last hurrah? Kind of feels like it because Yasuo's trying to move out forward. Oh, the blink, the arena, the Boundless Strike was there to cancel. Oh, but that just goes ahead and just tells 1437 to be like, cancel your TP and let's go ahead and take this fight right now. Oh, they just took 2. They're going to go ahead and see if they can finish the job on Yasuo. They're able to do so. Pangolier going to go ahead and roll on up. There's the Winter Curse to go ahead and stop it. Trying to Wukong's command, but man, that Cold Snap is stopping him from doing that. Oh, he finally gets it off, but the Pangolier is just going to roll on to a different part of town. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Oh. I can try to do some draft analysis tomorrow. Yeah, sure. Not a problem. Unfortunately, I did try to ask a friend to come in for today to see if he wanted to do some stuff, but he could not make it whatsoever. He had to go and do a birthday party, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, it makes a lot more sense to prioritize your friends' birthday stuff and whatnot. And don't worry, safe as far as I can tell. If you're thinking about COVID, but you know. Anyways, so from what I can tell, the games will be starting for tomorrow. No one has, so it's going to start tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Time Standard or Daylights, I don't know. 3 p.m. EST, so go ahead and take a look at that depending on your region. So you got 2 different times that I'm telling you. So 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the games will start for tomorrow. So you can go ahead and, again, take a look at when it's going to start for you if you want to come on back. I will go ahead and tweet on out tomorrow to let you guys know that I'm still going to be casting the open qualifiers on this channel. I am going to talk to my friend to see if he is up to trying some casting with me tomorrow. Okay? Because he was busy today, and I told him it's all good, bud. You know, no biggie. Zadikin, to tell you the truth, it kind of feels like I don't think there was like a communication, like there wasn't any communication going on. I think there was a lot. I just kind of felt like the Mars was like, okay, let me get these 2, separate them from the team. You guys got the rest of the other team, and if you're talking about that mid-team fight. So it kind of felt like Mars was putting everything on himself to go ahead and finish their job on the supports and be like, hey, I'll take care of them. They're easy to kill. I'll get rid of them. You guys take care of whatever you guys got to take care of. And to me, it kind of led to like some really bad things happening for their team. So Team Eevee kind of got wrecked at that point. So it's a little unfortunate to see something like that happen, but you know, that's what happened. Oh, and I completely forgot to show you the brackets. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and show you the brackets to see how everything is for tomorrow. All right. So check this out, right? So for selfish reasons, I was kind of hoping that the Golden Mullahs continue on over Golden Hair Lion King, because the Golden Mullahs is like one of the South American teams that I like to follow. It's kind of interesting that they're moving over into the NA region, I guess. Anyways, so I was kind of rooting for them to get into the final 8, but doesn't seem like that's going to happen. I believe it's just going to be one best of 3, like 2 best of 3 tomorrows, I guess. That leaves with the final 2 teams being for close qualifiers. Which also means... Let me see how they have this structured for the NADPC real fast. That's season 1. Let me see if they can get season 2. That's... as you can see, I can spell really well. Okay, so no scheduling there. Gah, that's not helping. Anyways, so tomorrow we're gonna have Psych and Positively Positive. Playing against each other. We're gonna have OQ Hustlers taking on Stabby Boy 2.0. So we got Neko God, Oink Oink, all right. Back to Divine, Storm CC, and Ifrit. All on Starboy 2.0. Stabboy 2.0, sorry. Not Starboy. We have Win and Rain and NJ. NJ is going to have Sheer, LXSJ, MZ Pig, KC, and a name I cannot enunciate because I can't read that. On the other side of the bracket, we have the Golden Hair Lion Kings taking on Simon's Angels. And, oh, well, look at that. Golden Hair Lions has Bloody Mary on their team. Nice. I casted Bloody Mary a few years ago at like at a BC Cup. So we also have King Demos there. We also have Frankie as well for the side of Golden Hair Lions. And Simon's Angels, we got Quan Chi, Rabbit. We also have KVH, DNC, and PPD? Hold on. Oh boy. We got PPD on Simon's Angels there. So that's interesting news. I did not even see that coming. Who saw that? Oh my gosh. Who was on Death Prophet? Nobody of notable players, at least for me. So this is going to be quite interesting tomorrow. If Simon's Angels wins their game against Golden Hair Lion King, they're going to take on Win and Rain for one of the 2 final spots for the NADPC Season 2. And honestly, I'm going to be like transparent about this. I feel like Win and Rain is going to be beating NJ. I see no reason for NJ to win that matchup. Not to mention I'm unfamiliar with their players as well. More familiar with Wind and Rain. Okay, so this got interesting on my book. We got a former TI winner playing with Simons' Angels against Golden Hair Lion Kings. So I guess we're going to be tuning in for that tomorrow if I cannot watch Wind and Rain, NJ, and OQ Hustlers and Stab Boy 2.0. I believe all of these games are going to be starting at noon tomorrow. I will go ahead and talk to my friend to see what he feels like would be the best matchups, I guess. I don't know, but like it's going to be fun to watch. So yeah, he was in the upper division. I could not tell you whether or not if he was kicked or not. I kind of felt like he left the team. Yeah, I kind of felt like he left the team. DNM, I have no idea where he's at the moment. I have to take a look and see where he's at. He might be with BNY. Like, that's at least what I thought was an idea for him to join for a team. But let me take a look at their roster real quick. Because they are short a few people. Because, was it Roya and Flea left the team? So it's going to be difficult to try to find replacements for Black and Yellow roster for next season. And I really kind of, it just breaks my heart to see that too. Because like, they were a decent team together, but they were able to stay in Division 1, if I remember my standings correctly. So we'll see how that pans out. Regional leagues. But I'll try to get some more information, figure everything out, and see how the brackets are set up for the NADPC close qualifiers for Season 2. Okay? I saw it somewhere before. I don't know what happened, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you for the follow, Exquisite, and thank you again, Zadikin, for stopping on by. It means a lot to me that I have some people to cast to and someone to listen and discuss Dota with. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and head on out. I'll see you guys later. I may stream later tonight. I have no idea. But anyways, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. Have a good morning if that's where you are at. Either way, stay safe, be happy, relax, enjoy life. And please, for the love of God, wear a goddamn mask!